Day 2, working on this 66 Scotty 15-footer. Look at there. We're down to the frame, boys. Down to the frame. I've got to take some plywood, some 2x4s, and take measurements off of the floor and make a new floor. I've taken plenty of measurements. You know I always do. That's you just have to. If you don't, you're going to be a half an inch off. And on a Scotty, a half inch isn't that much, but then it can cause you trouble down the line. So I try to be as close as I can, even on a Scotty. So let me show you real quick what I'm going to do. Hey, if you're getting any kind of value out of any of these videos, and this one ought to be pretty good. Boring, but it'll be pretty good with lots of advice and numbers and things like that. But anyway, like, subscribe, ring the bell, comments for me. Here is what I salvaged off of the original floor. I've got most of it. And I built several Scotty floors with drop downs. This is my first 15 with the drop down. But I've got most everything measured before I tore it apart. And of course, we just already looked at the frame. I've got to inspect the welds. There's going to be some that probably need my attention. You know, it's a 66. It's 50-something years old. We've all got cracks once we hit 55, you know. Anyway, I ripped down these 2x4s right here. I needed them 2 inches thick, so I had to rip down the by 4, which you know isn't by 4. It's like 3.5. What a ripoff. And then I ripped these down, these little 3/4. Ripped those down to 2 inch so that I can remake all this stuff here. Right there. I think I've got enough. If not, I've got more 2x4s. I know where to get those. All right. Also, I got the construction grade plywood for this dog right here. I've got 3 pieces that I'll get down, get them cut down, get them 75 wide to start with. That'll make it much less unwieldy in here. And we'll make this look like that, only bright, shiny, and very safe. We care about safety here. So I'm going to put my safety goggles on and I'm going to start building this. Step 1, got my plywood out. I've got it measured to 75 exactly. That's how wide the floor is. 75, side to side, east to west, 75. Make it 75, not 75 and an 8. Because that 8 adds up, 75. Got it all cut out. Cut out the drop down. That's your 15-foot Scotty floor. Got it all framed in. All I've got to do right now is put in my carriage bolts around the outside. I've already done it on the drop down. You can see them there. 6 of them holding that drop down in. And there'll be another, I think, 8 to go around here. I'll get that done. I'll install these wheel wells. And that's going to be it. That's the end of the floor. Hope you like it. Before you go, I got the carriage bolts put in all the way around. One thing I'd like to do is put some undercoating on it. Don't worry about who sells it. They're not paying me. But anyway, I get some good undercoating, and I undercoat the whole bottom, including the metal, including the wood. And if you've worked on enough of these Scotties, you know that there's some spots that are just going to rot out before the others. One of those spots is right along here, especially under those windows. So I like to take and just hit that before I climb underneath. maybe just give it a little, you know, just a little something like this right here. Because it's going to happen. Where that skin gets in there and then some water gets in and tries to get trapped, you give it a hit of that, just kind of like that. That's going to give you many. Well, that was kind of weird. Great camera work again. Glad you tuned in, aren't you? Anyway, just hit that. That didn't take hardly, what, 5-10 seconds. Go ahead, hit that real quick all the way around, because you know that water just sits there sometimes. So we're going to go ahead and hit those. Then I'm going to climb underneath, get that all out of the way, but you do not want to watch that because, I mean, you can't really see anything. So, one last thing, one more time. That's it. See you later.